Hello, my name is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel and I hope you are doing so very well. I have decided that I would do another scraps video because the girls in my Facebook group, yes, you heard that right, I have a Facebook group called The Little Inkers, and that is where people have joined that want to get involved in the sewing book project and also want to interact with me on a more one-on-one basis to get help and tips and all that sort of thing. And it's an amazing little group. If you haven't joined already, there is a link down below. And they have asked me to do another scraps video, but using the, just let me pull it out. Using the Flow magazine. Now you guys know that I love the Flow magazine and I've used it in my other video. This one is the Paper Lovers one, the really big chunky thick one. So I'm going to be doing a video with this, but also with a few other things because I know not everyone can afford the Flow magazine. It is quite pricey. Not everyone has magazines, or if they do, they don't want to cut them up. So I'm going to be doing this exercise 3 different ways. So depending on your budget or what you like or what you have, what you don't have, I don't want to exclude anyone. So we're going to be using the Flow magazine because I have it on hand. We are also going to be using scrapbook paper. Now I know a lot of people have scrapbook paper, so I've picked out some scrapbook papers that I've got here. So we'll be doing something using those. And we will also be using, which I know every planner girl has, washi tape. So there are 3 different ways to do this. I've been calling them scrap monsters because they are made from scraps and they're a little bit quirky, a little bit left of center, and a way to incorporate some whimsy into your journals or your sewing book. So this project can be used anywhere because it's so versatile. You could laminate these little things and turn them into really cute bookmarks, which I'm considering doing for my little teacup humans. But so this is the one I you know, played with the other night, and as I was putting the ideas together, I kind of had a moment of light bulbing on the couch. So I pulled out all my scraps and created this little one here. And then I'm not sticking these into my journal today. I'm going to scan them and turn them into collage sheets. So the ones that I make will be able to be purchased in my Etsy store soon. I haven't got that up and running yet, but they're coming, believe me. I've had a lot of on the side jobs that I've been dealing with for clients. So last night I drew up some, these are part of a create a creature collage sheet. So these things here, as are these. So I've done a whole heap of different body parts and shapes and faces and eyes. I've got a whole sheet that I've been turning into a collage sheet. So these 2 are from there, as is this one. So you get like a little sneak peek there. Sorry about the lighting. It is so bright outside. I've had to close my curtains. Otherwise this would be like half my desk would be white light because it's so bright here at the moment. And then I did a couple last night. So there's these ones here and this little guy here. Just a couple, just to sort of give some variety. And then I also did a few body shapes to give you guys ideas as well. These are so simple to draw. You can make anything look cute. I promise you, they're so simple, so no one should be intimidated by this activity. So I've done like a couple of little body shapes. Lily called this one the tooth monster because it looks like a tooth. And she's like, "Are you drawing a tooth?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." And then I've got this one. So just really simple shapes. We are doing simple, so no intimidation, nothing like that. And then this one here, I'll probably end up repositioning his ears. So I'll probably cut them off like I did with this one. Like I drew her ears on and cut them out, and then I cut them off and repositioned them the way I liked. So that is what we're working with. And I think I might work with these 2 on camera for now. Now, There's probably a very smart way to do this, but this is how I put it together last night. And this is how I'm going to do it today. So you've got your little shapes like that. I have my glue here and I have my scissors. I should have been more prepared. So I have my scissors here and I have my glue stick. That's basically all you need, and a Sharpie or a black marker or something to do your outlines again once you've covered these up with your collage. So these body shapes and stuff like that, I will draw them again and I will scan them into the collage sheet so that you have templates to work with as well if you feel that you cannot do this, or if you like my shapes, my random shapes better, they will be used. Good for you to just trace out or print multiple copies of it, all that sort of stuff. This is just on a little bit, it's not watercolor paper, but it's not like, it's like mixed media paper. So it's got it's a little bit thicker, so it'll hold up well. So let's get to the fun part where we make a huge giant mess. And I'm actually, I think I need to come back with my camera zoomed out a bit because this is going to be hard to see. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that's a bit more zoomed out. So we are going to be creating layers. And this, because this is a paper lovers book, it has patterned paper and all sorts of quirky little bits and pieces. So I'm just gonna grab some patterns that I like the look of. And the good thing about this book is they're perforated, so it's really easy to rip out. There are some cool things in this book. I can see me doing a lot more than scrap monsters with this book, I know that much. There's like cards and things, tags, all that sort of stuff, thank you cards. It's a quirky little book. I do love it. Little postcards. I can see these turning into tip-ins later on. Actually, I might pull them out for that very fact. You know, paper dolls. It's so cool. Envelopes. Oh, I like that print. I also, some of my journal pages I ripped up and used my handwriting as layers on my prototype scrap monster, if you will. They do have a lot of repeat patterns, so that's good. These are all like little postage stamps. And these are like stickers. Might rip those out. Do some stickers as well. And these are stickers, these are stickers. These are stickers. It's expensive, but God, it's packed full of really cool stuff. And I know people are cringing like, why are you pulling it apart? This is what this book was intended for, creating beautiful things. I promise you. Oh, the teapots are nice. So let's do a quick, and like textures and things like that make lots of really cool patterns. There's like bold colors. Oh, I like that. Bright pink. There's this really cool fold out house that I'm gonna put into mine. Like, look at that. This looks so cool. It like folds out into a fully fledged little house. I'm gonna turn this into a tip-in somehow. I don't know how yet, but I keep staring at it. But it's going in the book, guys. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but believe me, that little house, I'm all over it. All over it. So it's like a little book, but in the shape of a house. I want to alter this so badly, but at the same time, I want to leave it as is. And then they have like little people and stuff. That's going in the book. Believe me, there'll be a video on this when I work out what to do with it. Let's see. These are really cool stickers. I want to hoard these stickers though. I don't know what I want to do with these yet, but they are so cool. Like teacups and canisters and all pretty things. Fluoro stickers, coloring sheets, all that sort of stuff. So I've pulled out enough sheets to do a little monster. And I'll put these to the side for now. I have so much paper on my desk, guys. There's like a paper avalanche on the side of me. So let's get the body shape we're going to go with first. And we're going to do this little guy first. So I am actually going to put a piece of paper underneath because I glue things and then they get stuck to my table. And that's annoying. So I put a piece of scrap paper under here. Bring my little guy back. And what you are doing is you're creating, you guys are gonna go, this is so simple. Yes, it's simple, but it's effective. And that's what we want. Simple yet effective. So we're gonna start layering on scraps. I still can't find my heat gun, which is starting to really annoy me. So we're gonna layer them on however you like. You can do monochromatic. I'm thinking of doing a black and white one. That one appeals to me. You can do a heap of really cool. This little project is endless and no two monsters are gonna look the same. I promise you, it'll be so hard to get matching monsters. But I don't know, there's just something about them. They're so different. They're addictive to make. Like, I couldn't sleep last night because I was in my head putting these things together for you guys on camera. Now, as you guys know, this video is late. It was meant to go up on Monday, but on the weekend while vacuuming, housework is evil, do not do it. I put my back out and I am still in pain while filming right now, but the show must go on. That is so cool. I love those black and white flowers. So if you hear me pause for a bit, it's because I'm like wiggling in my chair because I hurt. I hurt. Let's get some color in. So these are cool. You can, you know, color them in. You can use photographs. You can use anything you like. That's what makes these guys so versatile. Put like a little, the only problem is they get stuck to the paper. So put a little sticker down here, and then this one's a lot less, what's the word, intense than my last one. So here's like a journal sheet, well, a journal printout. So you can use, you know, any sort of little scraps. You can make these monsters as big or as small as you like. They're so customizable. The only thing that's stopping you from making these is yourself, really. Sounds like such a cliche, guys. Now, where are my scissors under all this? There they are, under all this paper. So, under here is where you go around the back and you cut out the little shape. I mean, you could be really crafty and like paper piece it so that you don't have to do this step, but I am so lazy that I would just rather do this because it's easier. It's easier. It may sound silly, but it's easy to me. Is that? We're on camera. We're on focus. So this is done with Flow magazine scraps. You can do these with your kids. My kids, when they saw me drawing these little simple monsters last night, my kids, more so Lily, but Elijah caught onto it as well, ran to grab her sketchbook to copy. So they are a fun little idea to do with kids as well. And this is where your Sharpie comes in. And you're going to redraw the outline of your monster. So you give it some definition back. I'm using a really, really thick one. You can use a thin one. You don't even have to do this step if you don't want to. Like I said, these guys are so forgiving. You can, of course, it gets stuck to the paper because nothing goes right when I film. So you just sort of give them definition. I am making these so basic so that it's easy and fun to do. But I think they're so cute. Okay, so we've done that bit. And then this is where we come back in and we get our little faces that me, if you've got a collage sheet, or you have drawn. And then you match them up like so. And you put their little faces on. Make sure they're straight, or don't make it straight. That can be cute too. And then you can add little details to them. Oh, of course my glue's in the way. Like with my other one, I did color her in and then I used my Sharpie marker to give her like the illusion of fur and that sort of thing. So we'll do the same thing here. So I just put little marks all over. To make it uniform, to make all the pieces sort of look like they're one. And you could create, let's say you could create, you like the idea of ears but you don't have any, you can just create antlers. You can create anything you wanted for these guys. That's like a bit of a wonky there, Courtney, let's be real. So you could glue little ears on the back of these things like that. They're so simple and so freaking cute. So you can make like an army of these cute little things and they look, you can make them as gift tags. You could do anything with these things. So let's do a, let's get this guy out. And we are going to put, let's see, what are we going to put? We can put like this face on it. Ooh, why am I showing upside down? I'm going to flip this. Back pain, man, back pain. So this is the face I had matched up with this guy. So let's get our scrapbook paper out. It is no different. I am just using different scraps to show you that no matter what you use, this thing is cute as hell. Where did I put mine? There they are. This one's a little bit trickier. I'm actually thinking I might do his arms in washi tape. Yeah, and then so I'm just going to do this bit. And so we're going to start, I might start up here. I'm going to speed this up because you've seen me do it once, so I'm going to speed this bit up. move that out of the way. Okay, so we've drawn, let's get my small Sharpie out. So we've got him, and I left these feet blank so I could make little black tips, because sometimes I like to give them, you know, shoes, little shoes like that. Something fun. You can customize these any way you want. You can give them accessories. You can do what you want. That's what I find so freeing about this, is that you can create these quirky little critters that you can hang in your, you know, from your artwork. You could use them. They could be holding things. And actually, I had an idea for this one when I was talking to my mom on Skype today, because I was prepping this video while talking to her, because we don't get to talk much. So while I prep for videos, I call her. So I was drawing up all these faces and cutting all these bodies and that sort of thing. So I wanted to give him like a striped shirt, sleeves almost. And these are so cheap to make. Like, you can do these so easily with next to no supplies. So I'm trying to think of things for you guys to put in your journals where you don't need to go out to the craft store and spend a buttload of cash. Yes, I use the Flow magazine, and yes, that's an expensive magazine, but I didn't have to have the Flow magazine. I've created this one using scraps from a piece of scrapbooking paper and that sort of thing. Oh, I didn't cut that bit. So you can make these with nothing. Pamphlets, think junk mail. You know, you could do the cool junk, use all the textures from clothing catalogs to create like a funky knitted looking one with like hand knit prints. Like, these things are so easy to make and yet so rewarding almost, because you're creating something from nothing. You're literally creating a scrap monster. Like, if you've just finished a project and you've got all these scraps left over, make a monster, put it in your journal, make a bookmark, make him into a dashboard. You can do what you like. They are endless. Ooh, I like what it looks like. So, and like, you can color these faces. You can color them. You don't have to leave them black and white. I like to leave them black and white or give them, you know, colored cheeks, because that's sort of one of my, you know, calling cards. But dude, they're so cute. I'm obsessed with them and I'm making them. Like, you can, oh. So there he is there. I love it. I love these guys so much. And something silly, I drew this little planner file of facts when I was going to create planner stickers, but I think my stickers are going to be more based towards journaling and decoration like that. But I want to have him holding a planner, like, yay, planner, because I'm a dork like that. So there we go. Look at this. Oh my god, dropping things. Look at that. Like, come on, you can't tell me that you don't find that adorable. You might not, because I like creepy stuff, but you know, you can do, you know, give them little details and that sort of thing. I'm just cleaning up my lines around the edge because I got excited. But these guys are so cute. And you can put them in your journals. Like, they're so simple to make, guys. You can have these quirky little creatures all throughout your journals. So I highly recommend that you make some. And like I said, I will be doing, where's all my other little bodies and face parts and stuff? I was going to do one with washi tape, but this video has gone on way too long. But it's the same concept, but just using washi tape as your scraps. But yeah, little faces. You can draw very simple lines, simple things, give them ears, give them whatever you want. You can do monochrome ones, give them things to hold, scarves, the ideas and possibilities are endless. It is just what your imagination can dream up, basically. So I hope you've enjoyed this weird and wonderful way of adding these to your journals. I know I didn't bring out the sewing journal, but these guys will go into my pages once they have been scanned, so that you guys can have, if you decide to purchase the Creator Critter or that sort of thing. I will be making more of these to scan and put into collage sheets. So all you really need to do is print them and stick them in without doing all the cutting and pasting, if that's your thing. Or you can create your own and download the collage sheet and then make an army. I'm going to make an army of them because I think I'm a bit addicted. So that is my video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some ideas on how to reuse your scraps, how to turn things with just a Sharpie and some scrap pieces of paper and some glue. You can make these little quirky things for your journals. So you'll probably see one of these in my next journal with me. I think I'm going to make one I might turn this one into one of my journal with me videos, because that's what's coming up next in my Midori. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed the Creator Critter, Scrap Monster, Gentle Giants, all that sort of thing. I need to go take some painkillers and go sit down because my back is absolutely killing me. So I will talk to you guys and see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.